What are some actual disturbing facts about history you know? The Cambodian genocide killed an estimated 1.5 to 3 million people between 1975 and 1979. In the 1950s, the US government dropped biobombs of non-harmful bacteria in public areas in order to see how they spread and how safe the people were from biowarfare. It was called Operation Sea Spray. It wound up making people sick. The Mountain Meadows massacre was one of the few times that a wagon train actually had to circle the wagons to defend from Native American attacks. Settlers were traveling from Arkansas to Oregon, while in Utah a group of Mormons convinced the Paiute to attack the wagon train. Supposedly some of the Mormons dressed as Paiutes and attacked with them. After 3 days of fighting, the settlers were almost out of water and ammo. Then the group of Mormons made themselves known. The settlers thought that they were being saved. The Mormons told the settlers that if they gave them their guns and the Paiutes their cattle, they would escort them to the nearest town. They put all the wounded in wagons with the women tending them. Each of the men were given a Mormon guard. Children 12 and under were put in a separate wagon. When the leader of the Mormons gave the signal, "Do your duty," the Mormons executed the men, then the Paiutes killed the people in the wagons. Children 12 and under were allowed to live because they thought they would forget about it. One teenager had hid in the wagon with the children and was pulled out of the wagon and executed in front of the children. Years later, during the trial, the children survivors gave testimony at the trial. They identified their parents' clothing. The only reason we don't hear about it is because civil war erupting was bigger news. Korean comfort women. During World War II, the Imperial Japanese Army kidnapped thousands of Korean women and girls to be used as sex slaves. In ancient Rome, whenever they were to execute a woman for a crime, the executioner would rape the woman if she was still a virgin, since Romans thought that killing a virgin woman would unleash a curse upon them.